There are several typical phases to the standard workers' compensation case. Step one is filing what's called a WC-14 notice of claim. This is the document we file to keep the statute of limitations from running in your case. It also notifies the insurance company that we represent you and that the insurance adjuster should no longer have any contact with you and needs to direct any further communication through our office. We accomplished the filing of the WC-14 notice of claim on ICMS, which is the online filing system for the State Board of Workers' Compensation in the state of Georgia. Uh, if the notice of claim only is filed, that means that we're not going to be in litigation for the time being. We're going to monitor your medical care, make sure that you get all the benefits to which you're entitled under the Workers' Compensation Act in Georgia. Now, if any issues arise with your medical care or with income benefits or any other issues, we can always file a request for hearing at any time. But typically, when the WC-14 notice of claim is filed, we're monitoring your medical treatment and making sure that you get all the benefits you are entitled to. One important thing that's very important in a workers' compensation case, when you go to your authorized treating physician, is to make sure that you get copies of orders. We need copies of orders in order to hold the insurance company's feet to the fire. We have to provide them written proof of any orders, and we have to give them 5 business days before we can file what's called a petition for medical treatment. If they're denying any medical treatment or delaying it, for example, if an MRI order is put in by your authorized doctor and it hasn't been approved, we have to prove that the insurance company has had a copy of that order for at least 5 days before we can file a petition for medical treatment. So anytime you go to the authorized treating physician in your case, we need to get a copy of any orders in writing. We need a copy of the work status. That's also important, whether it's light duty, full duty, no work. We always need a copy of the work status each time you see your authorized treating physician. And some doctors will give you the office visit note. That's ideal. That's not always the case, but you should at least try to get a copy of the office visit note each time that you see your authorized doctor. That'll be the document that gives the history, documents of physical examination and plan of treatment going forward. So that would be ideal, the work status, any orders, and the office note. But at a minimum, they should always give you the work status and the copy of any orders, whether it be physical therapy, MRIs, surgery, whatnot.